And here we are on Oasis. Our first map is going to be here on City Center. Going to change my sound settings real quick so we have music. These two teams, Hivemindkittens and Iliad Hestia. Thank you for the subscription, Aria. Appreciate it. Predictions are up for map 1, chat. These two teams competing in this grand final. I believe both teams have already qualified for the expert division. They've already qualified, so now they're just competing for, I believe, FACEIT points and some money. TP out of spawn. We have Iliad Hestia on the Malga composition. Baptiste rather than the Kiriko. A little uncommon. Both teams opting for the coast side. And there's the first pick from Celerity, actually. My bad. Blandon, half HP. Kittens, need to look for a trade. Can't find it. There's another kill from Hestia. Blandon. Now just backing out. Happy with the 2 kills that they obtained there. Going to turn down sound a little bit there. That'll be okay. And now Hydra just poking from coast. It's going to be kind of hard to walk through here. Blandon, very, very aggressive. Going to get stunned. Immortality used from Bandit. Not many resources left. And that's Blandon gone. Bandit follows. And Kittens looking pretty strong in this fight. I think a bit of an overstep there from Iliad Hestia. Using too many resources too early. Trying to shove that choke and failing to do so. Kittens in control, only 23% for Hestia. Mellow, 77% to the Deadeye from this high ground. That could be pretty valuable in the Malga composition here. I think they can either force the cart or look to take the high. You can play off the opposite side back here if you'd like to, but it looks like they're going to look for a way up to the high ground. Going to speed through here. Baptiste kind of isolated. Hydra also looking for an opportunity. Here it is. Barrage used, and solid response from Kittens. Kittens now up 1. Celerity does trade out, and, well, it looks like another kill. Window used, maybe unnecessary from Source. Immediately going to abandon that window. Maybe a bit of a waste, and Hestia kind of staggering out now. Kittens, 50%. Now, we have Kittens in a pretty good position, ult rotation-wise. They have the advantage here for ultimates. B1H has the flux here. You can use it on the rotation. It looks like Hestia are going to take the force point approach. It's going to force BIH to drop. Just going to play slow. Both teams. Now that wants to make a move. Mellophobia, or Mellow, has the High Noon, the Deadeye. First going to be used by Celerity. I believe Mellow is Mellophobia, just name change, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they're 2 different people, though. Barrage and Kittens have the advantage here, 85%, and this looks like the first round is going to go to Kittens. Going to clean up here, Bandit on the Mega. 94% and rising. Celerity coming back for a contest is gone. And Blandon, unable to contest the beat from Saloon. I do not think Saloon had a chance to use the beat there at all. No beat used. That is difficult. That is rough. 1-0 here on Oasis for Kittens in the lead. So far, Kittens seem pretty dominant. I think just a lot of small mistakes from Hestia. Hestia did take that first fight win, though. The Sigma composition, it seems like, you know, a lot of teams, if they're going to play Malga, they will do it on control, so maybe this is a sign that Hivemindkittens do not want to play Malga whatsoever. Maybe they're trying to avoid it. Farrakhass here, potentially, Baptiste. Both teams maybe preferring the Baptiste, although Bandit this time could opt for more of a Kiriko approach. Yeah. Okay, so the Kiriko. There we go. Farrakhass, both teams. Hydra gonna wrap around far side. Very, very aggressive engage there from Blandon. The Mauga team playing first. Hestia. Their Mauga's 1 HP is gone. Once again, a bit of an overstep. Blandon is gone. Can they trade? That's the question. B1H. Killing the bandit. Kittens are up 3. And that's going to be a fight win. First fight going to Hivemindkittens. Saloon. Oh, the stagger. Wait. Can Saloon recover? Morlock looking for the kill. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That was brutal. A brutal stagger there. Now, Iliad Hestia left to recover. Lucio a little bit behind. Morlock pretty far ahead on beats. Source already kind of approaching this window here. Just going to play off of the high ground here. The Mauga is going to force point Blandon, just playing slow. B1H going to drop, going to contest Mello. Very, very aggressive positioning from the Cassidy here. Blandon, 1 HP. The cardiac overdrive used, forced out. Seems like Blandon waiting quite a long time to use the cardiac overdrive. Really, really safe with it, and maybe regretting that. Looking for the window here, Source. Very early, very awkward position. Now, Blandon in the hookah, looking for a way up onto high ground. You can see the approach Hestia is trying to make, but it's not working. One by one, they drop. Bandit's the next to go. Hydra has the barrage here. Could, like, get a kill. No, not going to happen. Kittens, 70% now. Not a singular fight win for Hestia here on Gardens. You have the Kitsune for Bandit. That could be the defining ultimate here. Kitsune is very, very, very strong. And Blandon also making a swap over to Sig, so matching the Sig, kind of giving up on the Mauga. Not even really getting a cage. Here's the Kitsune starting out the fight. Hydra struggling to find an opening here. The Bap Cass. I think from this angle, you really can't kind of approach this at all. Blandon just forcing cart. Kittens biding their time. Aggressive beat. Better beat. Oh, Hydra falls first, though. The timing of the barrage from Ravioli, it's good. Here's the swing high noon from Celerity. Not going to find anything. Mello on the flank. Celerity wins the 1v1. Blandon, 1 HP though. The tank is gone. Hestia. It's falling apart. It's all going down the drain. Kittens take. Oasis, 2-0. Also, something to note. I was reminded here. Saloon is actually a substitute manager for Hestia. So Hestia are in a bit of a difficult situation here. They have their manager playing Lucio, but it's not the end of the world. Saloon isn't that bad, but definitely a bit of a nerf to Hestia. Potentially a reason why their rotations have been a bit iffy. Maybe their Lucio player is more active in comms, and having Saloon in kind of broke down some of the synergy there. Sigma from both sides. Unsurprising, honestly. We're going to see Ashe from Celerity. Ashe is pretty well known on Midtown. Very, very strong in Midtown specifically. You can also play Cass or whatever else you want to play. Hivemind. First to attack. We'll see what Hestia has to offer here. Will we see a Hanzo Cassidy here? Is Ravioli actually going to walk out on the Hanzo? Ravioli will. So we're going to see... Ooh, no. Okay. Immediate fair swap. That's interesting. Thought about it. Played around with the idea. Not going to go for it, though. Celerity going to hold down Fire Truck here. Look for a Dynamite. Nothing. Headshot onto Ravioli. Nothing just yet, though. Both teams just playing quite slow. Okay, the Pharaoh Lucio, you see, they're controlling the right side. Bit of good macro. Entire team, Hivemind, all going to rotate off this far lane. They are going to get into Mega Room. B1H has to use the Eat, but, I mean, that shot onto Celerity might just end this fight. Kibbs, next target. Hivemind swing out. Immortality used from Bandit. Hestia, they're not able to recover. Bandit's gone, and, well, that's going to be a cap, really, for Kittens. You can't really come back from that. That is quite rough. I think there the rotation was good. Specifically Mello making the play there. Headshot into Celerity. That'll do the job. Mello has Deadeye here. Very, very close. Just playing slow. 5 minutes to cap the second point. See, Kibs. Aggressive position. Kibs, I think that's a sub, actually. Kibs might be the secondary off-tank player here. I didn't actually notice that the tank player changed until now. I think Kibs is probably the actual SIG player for Hestia. So that sub there makes sense. Okay, window used from Bandit. Gonna be the forced cart from Kittens. High noon. They're down 2. Can they recover this? Kibs, half HP. Oh, this could be big. It's gonna be big. Oh, it isn't. Bandit low, though. Kitten's still in it. Immortality is good from Bandit. Here's the Flux. Does that hit anyone? Okay, it does. It hits Saloon. Saloon uses the beat. Maybe slightly unnecessary, but... Kaze, Morlock, both fall, and Kittens back in spawn. A solid 1 minute fight there from Hestia. It's going to be good. You get some time off the clock. Very, very slow fight like that. A little risky, though. Seems like Kitten's primarily going to play to force the cart here. I mean, that's the smartest way to take this second point, usually. Although you can force the high. Looks like they actually are going to go for the high here. Bandit overstepping. Way too far up. Here's the Bob, though. Oh! Good boop. Morlock's gone. Mello underneath. And solid fight win from Hestia. Now just the Pharah left. There it is. Direct on the Ravioli. Hydra looking very, very confident on the Pharah. Kibs has the Flux as well. It's something to look out for. We have a Flux, Barrage. Morlock does have the beat, though, so there's a lot from both sides. Ravioli also with the Barrage of his own. We'll see how these teams take this fight. Hydra can kind of come over the boxes and just look for something. Same with Ravioli. Gotta watch out for both Pharahs here. A lot of poke coming through. B1H, very, very low. Beat, well timed for Morlock, but Saloon does fall. Kittens, they can keep this up. I mean, they lost all their resources there. Beat kind of saves them. Very, very well timed. Here's the Barrage. The Baptiste is gone. Not really respecting that there, I would say. Kaze, way too aggressive. Not really paying too much attention. You should know that the Pharah has Barrage. Bandit trades Ravioli. Very, very even back and forth. Morlock forcing cart. You're going to get the cart up a little bit. No matter what, this is a slight win, I suppose, for Kittens. Morlock leaving now. Bandit behind. Ooh, you could end up staggered here. Morlock gone. B1H. Yeah, definitely a bit of a stagger. I think that's not exactly the end to a fight you want for Kittens. Because now you have your Sig and your Lucio the whole way back in spawn. Bandit window. I mean, you could look for a window early here, or you could kind of like let it wait. You could let it sit. You could force Kittens to take this first if you really want to. Hestia, do you want to take this slower just because Kittens have ult advantage, pretty major ult advantage. They're going to take this left lane. All walking through left lane. This is a pretty uncommon strategy. Kind of brute force almost. It's very hard. Window here. Probably going to get a lot of value. Oh, the Barrage from behind for Ravioli. Doesn't live, though. It's back and forth now. A Bob looking directly through that window. It's really kind of impossible to walk until it's done. And now it's just kind of a bit of a stalemate. Celerity. Hydra going to have to back out. No sports. And that'll be a slight fight win, I say, for Kittens, although. Quick re-engage. Yeah, here's the re-engage from Hestia. Kibs walking up. Window from Kaze. Is this going to make a difference? We could see a high noon from Mela. Just waiting, playing it patient. Swing high noon might be in the playbook. Rock from Kibs, though. Solid cancel. Aggressive beat from Saloon. And a counter beat from Morlock, although Hydra with the Barrage. Hydra looking for a third. There it is. B1H. Gone. Hydra with another kill. Ravioli's the only one left. Can Hydra finish this out? Yes, Hydra can. Was that a 5k? Might have been a 5k. Hydra might just be slightly good at the Pharah. Kibs is Flux. You can look for an early Flux. This is really hard to deal with. You have 30 seconds left. As Kittens, you get Flux to Pharah, just gets a free kill. You don't have no beat to respond to that. Nothing, really. No ultimates. Ravioli could hit like a massive pulse or something here, but that's about it. But, you know, you still have Bandit's Immortality Field to think about. Again, another rotation through this back left area. Very, very difficult. I'd say, like, most upper-level teams would probably force under. Okay, here's a Flux inside. They're going to meet inside. Here's the Flux. All of them are gone. That was massive. A little bit of a forced cart from Ravioli, but it's not going to be a C9. Honestly, if Kittens bought a little more time inside, that could have been a C9. That could have been much, much worse. And there we go. Kittens pushing 106.46 meters through the second point. Hydra dominating on Ferret, carrying a lot of these fights so far. Now we'll have to see what Kittens' defense looks like. Kittens are up 1 in the series so far. Very, very dominant in the first map, but Hestia have a different tank player in on the Sig, and although Hestia seemed to not be able to take the Malga versus Sigma matchup very well, it seems like their Sigma versus Sigma matchup is much, much better, giving Hydra many more opportunities to make plays. Again, Sigma mirrored. That's what I would expect. Both teams sticking with what works. Mellow on the Ashe to start. Could see a bit of a Widow shot here from Celerity at the beginning. It's kind of uncommon here in Midtown, but teams do go for it. Could we see a Brig Bap? Brig Bap here from Hestia could be interesting, but I don't know if you want to change up the approach here. We'll see. Widowmaker, Celerity looking for a shot. Morlock avoiding that. I think Ravioli might be aware. Still staying on the Widowmaker. Brig Bap. Slower composition. Hydra still in the ferret. Rotation. Unsuccessful. Hydra's gone first. Celerity still looking for a shot. Gonna back off and B1H keeping up the pressure. Hestia stuck in this room here in the mini. Looks like Hivemind not really making a move though. Gonna allow them to sit there. Hydra's gonna come back over top of the train. Now another rotation here. Saloon low, dangerously low, but Kibbs is gonna survive in the room here. Bandit's the first to fall. Hydra just trade the Pharaohs, wins the 1v1. Joins the remainder of Hestia here in the room. Celerity headshot onto Mellow, looking for another. B1H dangerously low. Kaze trying to keep him up, and well, this interesting and creative composition. It's working so far for Hestia. Very, very interesting. The Widowmaker, a bit annoying to deal with. You have the Pharaoh, you have to look at Hydra a lot if you're Mellow, and it's hard to pay attention to Celerity, who's on a completely different angle. Kind of have two different DPS, which are both very oppressive, and I mean, it's really just a matter of split focus. I think you really have to keep track of their Pharaoh while also keeping track of like where their Widow is. So two different pieces of information. I think comms here for Kittens, super important. Mellow, booped, 1 HP. Hydra almost finds the kill there. B1H playing very aggressive, while the rest of Kittens play off the high. Celerity has the sights. Gonna look for a shot here. Let's see it. Will they find anything? Shields up. They know the location. Headshot narrowly misses. There's a headshot into Mellow. Another shot into Morlock. Low. Headshot onto Kaze. Shot onto Ravioli. And, well, Hestia looking strong with this composition. Sights paid off. Celerity took it slow. Took a solid position. Found 2. Essentially 3. Oh, there's a headshot onto Mellow as well. There's another. Just looking for this wide angle. Kittens forced to reset here. Morlock. It's a bit dangerous. Now, Flux to start. Hydra has the barrage. Bandit goes, and Kittens, they find 2, they find 3, and that's going to be a regroup. This fast advance from Hestia finally stalled. 3 meters away. Kibbs has the Flux, and You're close to the sites here for Celerity as well. No support ultimates there. Morlock here, beat for the Flux. You're not in too bad shape. And B1H now. Swap on the Winston. That's very, very, very interesting. Definitely better into this composition, though. You can really mark the Widow. Mellow. Matching the Widow as well. Hydra. Waiting for his opportunity. If you get a barrage onto the Winston here and he doesn't realize, that's a free kill. That's a free fight win, potentially. Headshot for Mellow. Not respecting the sight lines there. Too aggressive. Maybe looking for a barrage over the top, but not careful enough. You can't make that move too early. B1H backing out. Here's the Flux. Gonna go for the Flux anyways, even down one. There's the beat in response from Morlock. Celerity isn't able to find it. M1H with the engage. There's the barrage. Ravioli's gone. Mellow trades. Both teams have 3. Kibs, Saloon, Bandit are the 3 left. I mean, having 2 supports and a tank left is quite good, I'd say. Kaze Morlock flipping the map over top of Bandit and Saloon. It's a 2v2 there. Mellow backing off. Cart being forced, waiting until the last second to contest. B1H back on Cart. Kibs is the first target. Half HP. Saloon uses the rally, though. Mellow finds 2! Maybe looking for another. Shot onto the Echo. Celerity low. Kittens, they turned that around. A fight that could have gone very, very wrong. Kaze has a Kitsune. Some quick swaps there from Hestia. They are now on the Cast Tracer to deal with the Winston. Very, very common swap. Tracer, better at marking the Winston, forcing Mount. You can farm the Pulse off him as well, and go after the Cast, and then the Cast himself as well. Very, very good at marking Winston. So just better front line into Winston in general. Probably going to start with a Kitsune, maybe playing it slow. Winston's just playing under. Bit of a interesting rotation. Gonna play under, kind of like the attacking team. Kibs on Cart in an awkward position here. Bandit has the window up. Has to keep the Sigma alive. Is able to do so. B1H next to fall, and, well, the defense from Kittens has been good, but it's not strong enough to beat that. Bit of an awkward rotation for sure, though. Not sure I see the point in rotating underneath so that so that your opponent is above you. It's very difficult. Iliad Hestia, we'll take our second mapping. We are 1-1 in a very even series. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't exactly understand that approach, but it's looking like Hestia might actually be changing their Malga player. Yeah, they are. Okay. So they benched their control Malga player. Gonna have their Sig player from previous map run the Malga. What is this rotation? What is it? Okay. So we're gonna rotate wide. Interesting first fight rotation. Is gonna allow you to close the distance a little bit here. Going to play kind of fast, Hydrate. Still in the Ferret, as always. Mellow on the Cast. Cast Ferret versus Cast Ferret. Kibs, just looking for an opening. Will we see more of a divey kind of playstyle from Hestia? Will they play the Malga a bit better? Kibs taking a lot of poke already. 1 HP. Ravioli overextends, though, so that's fine. Hydra, another kill back there into Morlock. Advantage for Hestia. They're going to take this first fight. And that's solid. I mean, so far, the Malga looking a bit better. Do have Kibs taking a lot of poke still. And now, just a bit of a poke game from both teams. Bandit notably very, very, very high on the Kitsune. I wonder why. It's almost like Kibs took like 3 Malgas worth of damage that fight. So Kibs barely keeping him alive, but that means you have Kitsune really soon. Going to start with an aggressive angle here. Hydra taking it slow. B1H, 1 HP. Just forcing Cart. The direct from Hydra onto Ravioli. Very, very good. Malga slam. Cardiac used. Kaze next to go. Boop onto Mellow. Next to fault. And it looks like Hestia will clean up. Second fight win. 1 by 1, a bit of a stagger. B1H has the Flux now. And we also really just Flux noon. For Kittens. Morlock has the beat as well. So far, Hestia, again, this Malga didn't work for them last time. Working for them this time. Sliding. Gonna group here, playing off this back to start. Kitsune from Bandit. Gonna start this fight. Here's the Flux. Saloon gonna beat. Here's the High Noon from Celerity, looking for anything. Gonna swing around. This could be huge. This could be huge. 3! The backline. Gone. Celerity. Hestia dominating. Absolute domination here. Only backline ults here. From the side of Kittens, they have the window, they have the beat. That's just about it, though. Kib's close to the Malga ult, but really you don't want to take the Malga ult really fast here because like Kaze can window it, and then B1H, who's now in the Malga, can kind of just win the duel. And we're gonna look for an aggressive play anyways. There's the window, and well, Kib's goodbye. It's kind of what I expected to happen if you play aggressive into the window. And Kittens will take their first fight win. 108 meters for Hestia. Very, very hefty lead. 7 minutes left in this map. Ravioli also on the Tracer now. No longer on the Pharah. Not working out for Kittens. Gonna change up the style of play here. Kib's still holding on to the cage fight. This time, though, no ultimates at all for Kittens. I mean, you can get this cage fight for free. There it is. Cardiacs traded from both teams. Bit of a chaotic cage fight. B1H, half HP, immortality used from Kaze, and Kittens forced to disengage. Killing the Morlock. Mello's the next to go. Over in the back. Hydra's traded, but it doesn't really matter. B1H just trying to escape. Kaze probably gonna get staggered alongside B1H. I mean, you're still fighting this. I'm not sure why. Just gonna lose this duel here. Just gonna die. Kittens maybe have a bit of a bad habit of staggering. I think both of these teams just shows the level of play. I think both don't know when to give up on a fight. That's a good way to put it. So you end up with Hestia getting a lot more bot push than they really should. They're probably going to get the bot the whole way to the barrier, and they're going to actually get additional push. That's really, really good for Hestia. Celerity with another High Noon. Probably going to start out this fight with Kitsune from Bandit. High Noon later. Bandit staging in mini. Here's the High Noon. Going to start with the swing. Gonna find one. Morlock gone. Next kill. Finds 2. Gone. B1H trades. But the cage. You can't cage inside a Kitsune. We all know that rule. Ravioli does get a pulse into Saloon, but I'm not sure it matters. B1H playing that too aggressive. If the opponent has Kitsune and you don't, and you try and cage, you just lose in your own cage. It's insane. Bandit 1 HP though. Maybe a bit of a turnaround. Ravioli trades Hydra as well, and well, it looks like both teams now. Now Celerity is on the Cass and Hydra is on the Tracer, so Hydra giving up the Pulse Bomb for the Pharah. So both teams kind of swapping back and forth between Tracer, maybe to get back to fight faster. That's what I would assume. Mello with the High Noon. That's going to be probably the first ultimate out from Kittens this fight. Kibs also has the cage. I feel like Kibs might take this a little too aggressive. I have a feeling. I have a bad feeling about this fight. Here's the High Noon. Gonna go for a slam. Not going to land. Mello's gonna get the... Oh, good. Suzu there from Kaze. Beat from Saloon. Too late. Morlock. 1 HP. Ravioli finds 2. Kitsune from Kaze. Just gonna secure this fight. Maybe somewhat unneeded. So at least Hestia got the Kitsune out of them. But now, Kittens getting their first push of this map. They need to turn this series around. It's 1-1. A 2-1 could turn into a 4-1 very, very quickly, as we know. So this map is very, very important for both teams. Morlock has the beat. Could use that to respond to the cage from Kibs. So again, I think Kibs can't take this too aggressive just yet. But Hydra could also like you could cage the Malga, and then Hydra could just barrage it. So you have options if you're Hestia here. Okay, aggressive, aggressive. There's the cage. Here's the barrage right into the Malga, just like I expected. The beat was late. Morlock doesn't have the reaction times required to respond to a play like that. I don't know. I just predict it. I just predict it. I mean, this meta is very predictable, though. Based on what ultimates are available for both teams, you can kind of figure out what they want to do and what the best play is. Very well done from Hestia, though. Bandit now has the Kitsune, and here's the problem. B1H has the cage, but you can't use it. If you try and cage... Oh, is he gonna cage? You just Kitsune in the cage and you win. Kibbs has more pressure now. Okay. Gonna actually cancel the cage there. Not able to get anything out. Melo's gone. Kibbs probably the next to go. There it is. And Hestia win that fight. You can't play aggressive into the Kitsune. That's how powerful Kitsune is. Kitsune in this meta. I mean, if you aren't careful, you'll fall over very quickly. Doesn't matter what ultimates you use. Ravioli close to Barrage. Not much to combo it with just yet, though. Melo also has the High Noon. Maybe looking for a Deadeye swing. Kittens. Playing it slow. Hestia. They're actually going to back through the room, and they're going to re-engage. So they're not going to take that at all. Maybe a bit wary of this High Noon. Okay. I'm expecting the Deadeye from Melo soon. Playing it very slow. Target is the Ferret. Hydra 1. Not able to finish that kill, though. There's the beat. 2 from Celerity. The swing High Noon. 3. Celerity. Removing Kittens from this fight. The amount of High Noon kills we've seen from Celerity. This map. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Honestly, I think that was a matter of Kittens taking that way too slow. Kittens really took their time. Really took their time with that fight. Melo held onto the High Noon for so long, and now Hestia, they're going to push the cart and back off, playing it really patient, really slow. They've really drilled this map, it seems. Ravioli. Barrage, potentially onto the Mauga. Probably see that here. There's the Barrage. 3 gone. Celerity. And there we go, Kittens. They'll take that fight. 1 ultimate used. Now, Bandit has the Kitsune. B1H and Kibbs both have the cages. This is a hard fight to win again, ultimate-wise, for Kittens. Because Kitsune Cage is just that powerful. And you also have the Barrage from Hydra, so like, you can just barrage the Mauga after the cage. So I think Hestia, I would expect them to take this fight very fast. Kittens, they probably just want to force a mistake out of Hestia here. I think that's how you win this fight. Kibbs, maybe looking for a cage here. Taking his time. Is he looking for it? Is he looking for it? Oh, there's just a kill from Celerity, actually. Maybe don't even need it. Yep, just don't even need it. Okay, Celerity is just going to get a pick. 24 seconds left now, and they're not going to push. They are not going to push. Is it even possible for Kittens to touch? I mean, no ultimates used. 5 ultimates now for Hestia. Hestia going to push up. Cart, hold back there. Morlock hits the rollout. Does Saloon see it? Saloon sees it. Response from Hydra. Will it just be watch it be a solo barrage. Beat. Gonna wrap around. Boop. Morlock. 1v5. B1H, what is this? B1H cancels the cage. Bit of a miss. Morlock caught. Here's the barrage and the cage. Combined, Hydra finds 2. High Noon. Just gonna get a quick shot onto B1H. And Kittens. They don't bring that back. They do not bring that back. Their Sigma composition there against the Mauga didn't work this time. Although their Oasis looked really, really strong. I mean, that was incredibly dominant from Hestia. A huge turnaround for this team so far. Now 2-1 for Hestia. This will be quite the decisive map, I think. It'll give us an idea of if Kittens are able to download this Mauga composition. That's how I see it. Unless, if Hestia change up their strategy here, I think actually that would give that might give Kittens more of a chance. Kibbs, is this actually going to be Junker Queen? That would be a little unbelievable if they change it up right now. Oh, you got to be kidding me! There's no way this. Okay, so we're gonna see Junker Queen in a professional match for the first time I think since I've seen. Last time I saw it was from the Great Showman against Timeless AU back in semifinals there over in OCE, and we'll see it here again in NA Open Grand Finals. Junker Queen here on Saravasa. It's a known Junker Queen map in the past, and Kittens sticking with their Sig composition. Maybe a bit surprised by this pick. Celerity, long flank, really long flank. Really interesting soldier pick. Okay, gonna play from the side here. Kibbs going to engage now. Good pull onto Kaze. Immortality forced. Kittens still holding on though. Hydra finds the first kill. Gonna wrap around. The Junker Queen composition might actually be working. There's Morlock going, and with that, first point cap for Hestia with this Junker Queen. And a Junker Queen mirror immediately from B1H. Very, very, very interesting. Mellow mirroring the soldier as well. Oh, here's Celerity on the side angle. Mellow gonna take him out quite quickly. Oh, Hydra with the chase. Gonna trade out. Solid trade, B1H low. Kibbs has the advantage here in this duel. Second shout. Both teams trading back and forth. Ravioli wins the Tracer 1v1. Where did that happen? Back on point. Kibbs now. Looking to mark the Tracer. Ravioli just barely manages to escape. Both Junker Queens going at it here. Bandit. The Kitsune. Hestia have the advantage here. Kaze, not even close to the Kitsune yet. Only 66%, considering the time at least. Taking quite long. And we have a Junker Queen mirror and a Soldier mirror. Very, 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 very interesting. Super aggressive. The Junker Queen. Suzu. Thrown onto Kibbs. Kibbs has the ult here. Is he going to use? No. Looks like Kittens might actually take a free fight here. Hestia, a little too full of themselves. Very, very, very aggressive fight. And now, Kittens will back off and maybe get their first shot here at this next point. Both teams regrouping. Hydra, Celerity, essentially across the map. Very, very split. Celerity close to the visor. Saloon has the beat for the JQ ult. Both teams have beat for JQ. Kitsune, beat used early. Ults traded from both teams. Hydra has the pulse here. Could see a pulse. Turn this fight. So far, Kittens ahead. 2 picks. Hydra bagging up. Be a fight win for Kittens. Their first fight win here. And now, really only Mellow with an ultimate. Hydra, I think really the key point here is if Hydra lands a pulse onto Mellow, this fight ends. This fight ends as long as Kaze can't Suzu it. So I think this fight, super, super important that Hydra, the target focus or the marking on the soldiers on point. Gonna wrap around the side. Look for, there it is! Woo! There's no way! That was incredible. Okay. Sorry for my slight overreaction there, but that was the exact target that needed to be hit from Hydra. The exact target. Absolutely incredible target focus. That is what you want. The only ultimate from Kittens down the drain. Perfect pulse bomb. Bandit has the Kitsune, so Kitsune slightly ahead, actually pretty far ahead. So you have advantage too from Hestia starting this fight. If Kittens don't realize this, they might take this too fast. Ooh, B1H low. Hestia playing this very, very aggressive. They're gonna, yep, there's the Kitsune. Maybe Kittens a little too ahead of themselves. Mellow though, with the visor, does get traded. Hestia, they're down 1. Still turnable. The target focus is good. Oh, that is a waste of a Kitsune. That is a massive waste of a Kitsune there. Kaze using the Kitsune, thinking that this fight was still really active, but Hestia had already lost. And now a long contest from Saloon is going to bring Hestia to 74%. Now Celerity is on the run. Same with Bandit. Bandit can't run away very fast. Okay. Just going to chill. Very interesting. Kitten's just playing cart now. That was a nice knife from Kibbs. Gonna build the JQ ult off that. Potentially gonna play it super, super aggressive. There's beat available though. Aggressive beat. That might be a bad decision here. If you get the JQ ult off, there it is. Suzu'd. Pulse! Pulse onto 2 Ravioli. Very, very good. B1H dies though. The JQ ult available. Celerity could turn this. Maybe a bout of over-aggression. Oh, but they still win that. Kittens take that point, even though B1H was taken out early. 1-1 here on Flashpoint. So far, very even. Junker Queen Mirror. Uncommon composition. Uncommon frontline too. Soldier Tracer. Not very common, the Soldier. Really, the only thing Soldier is good for is taking very aggressive angles and flanky angles. Mellow forced out immediately by Hydra. The Tracer's marking each other's soldiers. Probably a first JQ ult here from B1H. Suzu's used, but can't really go off of that. Saloon has the beat as well. Could we see another aggressive beat from Saloon? It seems like both teams, they opt for aggressive beats. Even if the other team has the JQ ult. Now, the force from Kittens. 1 HP, there's the beat. Going to keep Kibs in this fight. Late Junker Queen ult though. Oh, this could be deadly. Oh, the flight. What? Whoa, whoa. Only got the Tracer there. Hydra low, but is going to live. I think B1H find himself in a bit of an awkward position. Bandit now has the Kitsune. It's going to be a Kitsune from Hestia. Oh, Kib's gone. This is turnable, both teams. Kitsune's traded onto points. Exactly in place. Hydra, can he turn this? Pulsa missed. Gonna try and take out the Tracer, though. Last to contest. And finally, we'll see first fight win for Kittens. Mistakes made by both sides, but Kittens came out on top. Morlock, a little aggressive there. Is gonna back off. Mello has Visor. Maybe gonna look for a flank here, but it's kind of hard to look for any flanks here. Probably just gonna play with the team, yeah. Kind of expected. Celerity also close. Ravioli. It's now up to Ravioli to pulse the soldier here. That's gonna be the first ultimate. Oh, looking for it. Looking for it. Looking for it. Oh, gonna miss! Oh, going to miss. The Visor from Mello. Target is the Junker Queen, the boop from Morlock, good. Hydra's next to go. Saloon, next target. 1 by 1. Kittens clean him up. Now 60%. I mean, you don't really get another solid fight here either. 70% now. Hestia could choose just to give this one up. That might be the play. Looks like they're already considering giving it up. Yeah, oh, they're gonna play it aggressive. They're in. Kibs. Maybe gonna JQ ult directly into point. Hydra. Okay, Hydra is set up for the contest. Okay, Kibs. Shouts. Hydra engages from the side. Here's Celerity. With the soldier. Oh, B1H is focused down. Solid focus. Celerity forced. And there we go. Oh, caught on the corner. Morlock also falls off of the map. I think that was a reset, actually, since the JQ is down. And now, Hestia have a chance to turn this around. 99-25. Probably have maybe 2 fights at most. If you're Kittens, if you want to retake this. Kibs can start this with a JQ ult, no beat. Saloon has a beat for B1H's, though. Ult advantage. Oh, Hestia may have the ult advantage, but they're down 1. Saloon, there's no beat in this fight anymore. This is the JQ ult. It's Suzu'd by Kaze. B1H trades it out. There's no beat. Hydra, trying to trade. Is going to use the pulse. Gonna stick Mello. Bit of a slap in the face there. Gonna really try and turn that. Hestia wanted to take that fight, but Saloon dying earlier, that's the key to that fight there. You take that beat out of the fight, that's critical. Kibs, swap onto Malga. Hydra, swap onto Farah. Change in pace from Hestia. They were the ones who started on the JQ, and now they've decided to swap off of it. Saloon still has his beat. It's most likely going to be Kitsune's traded from both teams around point, most likely. Hestia have the positional advantages to start. Hydra's just going to play coast for a bit of poke. Neither team can move just yet. Farah can kind of just exist in this back area. Kibs just trying to take as little poke as possible. Kitsune's traded. There it is. Beat used by Saloon. Hydra's going to wrap around looking for a kill. Not able to find it. Mello does fall though. Celerity finishes that kill. Oh, the beat. Not Ajax. Very close though. And it looks like that late better beat from Kittens is going to pay off. Celerity and Saloon still trying to trade though. It's actually a 3v3. Saloon gone though. Kaze low. Celerity gonna trade. Very aggressive. Very solid mechanics though. Point still not taken by either team. Bandit maybe can TP back to Kib. There we go. Kittens with the first cap. So far, the Malga has 60%, getting closer to a cage. We'll see how the cage kind of plays into this JQ matchup. Very aggressive. Kittens playing back a point. Kibs is going to receive the Suzu. And now Kibs can back off. So, solid cycling of CDs here from Hestia to start. Kibs isn't caught early or anything. B1H does have the JQ ult. There's a knife onto the Farah. The Farah's 1 HP. Ravioli with 2 again with the pulse. Hydra, next to go. Gotta look at Ravioli for these pulses. Now we have a barrage cage. That's basically almost exactly what we're going to see here. I think if you look for a cage early onto B1H, it prevents them from going for the JQ ult. And then you barrage him, you take him out of the fight. That's a smart idea. I think they're probably the best play that Hestia can make here. We'll see if that comes true. B1H in the corner. Going to be a charge in. There's the cage. Here comes the barrage. We're going to wait a little bit. Oh, we're just going to kill the JQ. That's fine. That works. That also performs the same function. The Tracer. Looking for a kill into Hydra. Not receiving enough peel. Need a little bit more healing under your Pharah there. Maybe a little too hyper-focused on the... Oh! Morlock likes to play with Ajaxes. Morlock likes to play that game. This might be NA Lige Gone. Might be. Alright. Ravioli. Trying to keep this alive. Kibs. Hit with the JQ. It's going to live, though. It's a good barrage for Hydra. Good peel. From the front line. Oh! Almost a C9. High noon. Pulled by Mello. There's the kill for Hydra. The Lucio Tracer next to contest. Kibs is gone. Trades from both teams. Hydra finds the kill. Ravioli. Morlock is next. Boop. And Morlock is gone. Hydra turns this fight. Will it be the Kiriko as well? Whoa, the Kiriko escapes. Kaze just barely making it out there. Celerity has Pulse now. Who's going to be the target? I mean, really anybody's fair game here. No priority, I think. You know, obviously Cast is the easiest to hit. But nobody really has important ultimates available. Kittens, they're just lacking ultimates, I think, here. Okay, Ravioli going to take the coast. Malgamir now. B1H mashing. Okay, gonna try and mark the Tracer. Celerity's gone first. B1H now looking to advance. Malga versus Malga. Bit of a spam. Hydra trades Ravioli, though. There's the cage from Kibs. Hydra has the barrage. This could be deadly. Gonna hold on to it. And this is gonna go 2-2 here. This is interesting. This is getting very, very interesting. Back and forth. Now, going from a Junker Queen mirror to a Malga mirror. But Kitten still in the Tracer cast. A bit less direct pressure. Not having the barrage. And the pressure from a Pharah in general could be critical compositional difference that we'll have to think about. Ravioli is hitting the pulses, though. That matters. Okay, Kitsune is about to be traded from both teams. We're going to have a very chaotic fight. Beat used by Morlock. There's the barrage from Hydra right onto B1H. Hydra traded by Kaze. Celerity getting marked in the backline. Morlock and Ravioli working together. Celerity finds the kill. Celerity finds another Mellow. Gone. Kibs comes back to trade. And now it's just Ravioli. Trades worked out there. And Hestia's favor. First cap on this final 5th point. B1H coming back with the cage. Both teams will have cage. Neither has Kitsune. So it's just going to be a bit of a dogfight here. Mello does have the high noon, the Deadeye. Kittens. They definitely have ult advantage. Celerity, though. A pulse. A pulse could be huge. Will the target be... Oh, well, that wasn't great. Early swing high noon. Is he going to find anything? Not really. Going to use that before the cage as well. Hydra, first kill onto Kaze. Kib's gone. So there's no tank for Hestia, but they're still going to be able to turn this. Morlock. Oh, the direct there. Beautiful. And Ravioli, the last 72%. And I think that's a map win right there. That might just be a map win for Hestia. Hydra turning each and every one of these fights. The trades are massive. Ravioli missing that pulse there is also brutal. It's a brutal mistake. B1H back on the Junker Queen. Kibs close to cage. Trying to take this when your opponent has cage. So difficult. I think that was a slight boop there from the Lucio. And looks like Kittens are unable to touch, and they'll take that map. Hestia. They are now up 3-1 in this series. Kittens may have taken the first map, Oasis 2-0 in a dominant fashion, but Hestia are bringing this series back one map at a time. Kittens need to find a response. They came close there. It was definitely a closer map than the previous. Colosseo was really ugly. And EWC is 10k. So if you're last place in EWC, you get 10k. And then second place, Timos A, you got 3k. So, like, yeah. It's still less than, like, EMEA and NA, but also it's way easier to win those, like, NA, OCE and SA, sorry. So those divisions do have lower prize pools for a reason. Okay. But yeah, first place does get something at least. Okay, Sigmir from both teams. As chat knows, I can predict everything on the planet. Right? Definitely. I'm great at predicting things. I'm in these teams' minds. Immediate drop from B1H. That's very interesting. Like the immediate drop. B1H already 1 HP. Kittens. Or no, that's a Hestia. Happy with that opportunity, I suppose. Celerity on Widowmaker. That's interesting. Gonna play off this awkward sightline. Looking for just about anything. Ooh, not able to find anything there. B1H just still holding down cart. Gonna go for a rock. Celerity flipping the map. So a map flip. Ravioli, first kill. Bandit follows. Looks like Kittens will be taking this first fight here in Shimbali. Kibbs does find Mellow, though. Mellow really far up. Gotta be careful about that. Swap also. Celerity now in the cast. Hydra in the ferret. And it looks like Kittens are going to back off because of Mellow's death. So Mellow the whole way far back. This is going to give a lot of space to Hestia. That's a critical pick, really. Mellow close to Deadeye. Kibbs also ahead on Flux, though. Oh, 4 shots from Mellow. Hydra's out of the fight. There's another kill. Mellow finding 2. Now, Kittens backing off, happy with that fight. Mellow redeeming themselves for that previous fight. Has the Deadeye ready. Kibbs the Flux. You could just Deadeye the Flux if you want to. There it is. It's going to be directly onto B1H. Celerity forced. Oh, the double boop kill from Ravioli. The concussive kill. Now Kittens advance. Up 2. Very confident. The Flux from Kibbs, not able to find really anything. 1 minute, 40 seconds left for this attack. Ravioli's could also look for a barrage here pretty early. B1H, not really afraid, gonna hold close. Could see a Bandit swinging out with window here. Start. Like an early window to catch B1H, who's like really far up. There it is. Okay, beat. That's a good decision there. We're gonna see High Noon. Potentially. Oh, nope. Just a shot onto Bandit Mellow. Good decision making. There goes Kibbs next. 1, 2. Kitten's still in the lead. 1 minute left. Still holding on to Deadeye of Swing Deadeye. It's going to be hard for Hydra to find an opportunity here. Salen also has the beat, so you have beat advantage here. I think, really, you could just go for an aggressive beat and try and run down the core of Hestia, but it's awkward in this position. B1H, I think B1H has to be really careful about overstepping here. Like, if B1H oversteps and they... Okay, he's backing off. That's good. It's a good sign. Kitten's aware. Mellow. Definitely looking for it. Hydra with the first kill. Aggressive beat. You can't Deadeye into this. Window. A little too late. You're not able to window early there just because the beat kind of runs you down. So I think the mistake was holding on to the ultimates a little too long. You want to play almost... You want to go for a Deadeye or a window early. Or really a barrage early. That way you can kind of force the beat early in response to something rather than allowing them to run you over. Because you can't really set the pace once they beat. Okay, Mellow still has the Deadeye. Gonna wrap around. Flank High Noon, maybe. Oh, just gonna chill. Ravioli first kill. Oh, Celerity. Nasty kill into Milla. And now it's just Kibs left. And Kittens will take that fight. Still seeming much more confident in the Sigmir. B1H has the Flux, so does Kibs. Morlock, 40% ahead on beat. That's important for Kittens here. Again, ult advantage. Gonna play a huge part here. Hydra might look for an opening with a barrage early from the side. You can see he's looking for it. There's a concussive down there, but doesn't really play too aggressive. There's the angle through window. Kittens playing really far back. Are they gonna wrap the whole way around? Oh, they're gonna do this. They're gonna Deadeye from back. Not going for just yet. Here it is. Window from Bandit. Still holding. Still holding. Not able to find anything, though. And Morlock is the first to go. There's Hydra from the window. Source. A wasted window. Absolutely wasted window. 2 windows so far from Source that haven't really done anything. And that'll be Hestia taking the second point. A few major mistakes here from Kittens have cost them a lot of space and a lot of time. B1H can probably just look for an aggressive Flux. Saloon does have the beat, though, so it's just going to be Flux beat traded. And then the fight will devolve from there. I mean, Morlock can go for better beat. Okay, so beat first, actually. That's kind of bad for Kittens. Celerity swinging out with the high noon. Unafraid. Mello finds the first kill, though. Ravioli finds 3. The barrage is good. So it looks like Kittens were able to turn that around, but that fight looked ugly there for a moment. All of their ultimates used. Saloon held on to the beat. The beat was used from Hestia. That fight could have gone much differently. Celerity now on Widowmaker. Gonna look for a pick. Over the wall. Oh, very, very close to a headshot there. Source now gonna watch his head much more carefully. Now, looking for another shot. Again onto Source. Kittens will need to respect this. Headshot. Morlock brought low. Aggressive beat from Saloon. Hydra is going to use this to engage, and oh, Mello's going to find the headshot, though. Not going to matter. Shot in the Source is going to mean the Baptiste is out of the fight, but Mello has the Deadeye. Playing very, very aggressively here. Kittens have the advantage. They have spawn advantage as well. Here's the high noon. Bandit gone. Saloon 1 HP. And there we go, Kittens. They'll take it. Final shot on Celerity. Mello showing dominance here. Now, swaps. Bandit on Zenyatta. It's going to be Bap Zen. Double flex support for Hestia. 30 seconds remaining. Celerity has a Deadeye. Not the Deadeye, the sights. I'm only slightly behind, and, well, after that hook, you really only have so many seconds of sights left. There's the window. Oh, gonna look for a barrage. Very aggressive. It's gonna be well marked by Kittens. It's difficult for Hestia to approach here. Kib's gonna be the first to touch. Resources forced very quickly, though. B1H gonna shield him off. There's the beat from Morlock, and that's gonna be it. Hestia really can't approach anymore from here, and that'll be second point, 75.54 meters for Hestia. Now, I think the question here is, can Kittens clean up their style of play? Can Kittens clean it up? I think, really, the reason why Hestia has been winning fights is because of somewhat silly mistakes at times. Some of the fights were kind of legitimate, solid fight wins for Hestia, but I think for the most part, just a lot of mistakes from Hivemind. So I think they have to keep that in mind here going into this next round, and if they clean that up, I think they have a very, very good chance of taking this map. Like I said, Sigmir seems like something that Hivemind Kittens, they love to play. They love the Siga. And since they love the Sig, I would expect them to have a better chance here. Okay. This will be quite interesting. We have Malga. Kibs on the Malga. So, again, switching up the style of play. Hestia seems to define the style of play, and Kittens are trying to adapt to it. Kittens, they seem to just want to be on Sig most of the time. At least that's what I would assume. It's kind of what I've noticed. Ravioli, again, like going for a Hanzo shot out of spawn, I think, and then swapping immediately. Okay. Kitten's taking it slow. Hestia lying in wait. Hydra on an angle. Going to look for poke here. B1H booped, but it doesn't matter too much. The Malga Kib's forced out. Just going to play off the high. Mellow, first kill. Right onto Hydra. And now the Malga engage from Kibs. Roll, right click, roll, right click. The Malga's out of the fight. And with Bond at 1 HP and celerity also low, it looks like Mellow is just going to clean up this fight. Kittens, with their first fight win, will force Hestia to immediately swap over to Sigma. Kib's back to mirroring this. Bandit is going to stick on Kiriko. So they're going to play for this Kitsune, rather than playing for a window or swapping, even though they had the chance to. Mellow, getting close to Hainu. Oh! 2 shots onto Sailor. Lucio's out of the fight. The next target is the Ferret. Aggressive roll-in. Not afraid. Back into the Immortality field. Kibs is low. Unable to sustain for much longer. Bandit very close to the Kitsune. Unfortunately, Kibs falls before that Kitsune can come to play. Saloon back, but it doesn't matter. Mellow has brought Kittens to the second point here. 4 minutes, 40 seconds for Kittens to take the second. So far, they've been dominant. Bandit sticking on the Kiriko for the Kitsune still. B1H, head on flux. Could be useful. Saloon way behind on the beat. If B1H goes for this flux early enough, there's just no beat. There's no beat. Early window. Hydra's gone. Mellow, another shot. Another fight-defining shot, in fact. Here's the flux. Beat. Flux used by B1H, and there's no beat available for Hestia. I think the flux actually misses those celerity swings. High Noon finds one. And Mellow's gone. B1H next to go. And it looks like Hestia will turn that fight around, even if it was a good start for Kittens. Three minutes, 30 seconds left. Cart's close. C9. Morlock caught. Good try. We definitely have NA Legic on here. That was inspirational, buddy. Good job. Good try. Good try. Now Kittens forced to regroup their Lucio. Their Liege gone. Knockoff. Coming back from spawn. Gonna rotate underneath. Ravioli gonna wrap, maybe back around for a barrage here. Here it is. Flank. Barrage. Celerity first to go. There goes the Kiriko as well. The Immortality well placed from source there. Keep the Pharaoh alive during the barrage, and there we go. Easy fight win. Well executed. Angles there. Source is the window. Really no chance of a touch for Hestia. And that'll be second point. 4 minutes left. Source, quick shot into Hydra as well. Solid. And now Saloon ahead on beat, but that's about all that I would say Hestia have going for them here. They do have the flux as well. I guess they're ahead on flux as well. Oh, they're going to play very, very, very aggressive. Kibs low. Source can window this. I mean, this is a solid swing window. Here's the High Noon. Mellow going to find two. There's a third. Very, very aggressive fight from Iliad Hestia. Backfired. I think they're trying to take an early fight because the objective is close. Checkpoint is close. It's now beat and flux from both teams, but Hestia now definitely have the advantage. Celerity with the Deadeye, could start out with that. Okay, it's going to be Kibbs first. Flux, 3 players caught. Immortality from Source. 1 HP. Looks like Hestia will take this fight. Very, very good Flux from Kibbs. Good follow-up from the rest of Hestia. Only 1 ultimate needed there. Morlock doesn't use the beat, though. Morlock holds on to the beat, and I think that was a deliberate decision there. Maybe relying on the immortality from Source to win that fight, but also potentially just holding on to it so that they could take the next fight with more of an advantage. 4 ultimates for Hestia this fight. Gonna speed out. Flux missed from B1H. Beat. Oh, used in an awkward position. You really can't advance off of this. High noon from Celerity is going to prevent that. And now both teams in a bit of a stalemate. Bandit has Kitsune, though, so Hestia still in a great position ult-wise. Here's the Kitsune. Hydra. Maybe looking for a barrage. Kitsune maybe a little early. That's kiteable. Kittens are able to disengage. Source, probably going to start this fight with a swing window. See the first move here in a second. Could be Hydra as well. Hydra definitely posturing here for a barrage right over top. Oh, the swing from Mello. Oh, that could be deadly. There's a headshot onto Bandit. The Kiriko's out of the fight. Saloon is low. It's going to be a save. Can Ravioli turn this around? No direct. Celerity trades. Source. B1H. Morlock still alive. 3v3. Bandit going to be able to TP back here in a second. Kibbs. Flux. Finds 2. Morlock, B1H. Both low. And 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is match point. If Hestia hold on to this, this is a match win. $1,000 to the winner. Kittens have 1 minute, 20 seconds to find a solution to keep themselves in this match. Here it is. Beginning to this fight. Saloon has beat to respond to really anything here from Kittens. Hestia still holding on to a solid ult advantage. Can Ravioli land a surprise barrage? Seems like Hestia are on top of him. Rock barely misses. How did that miss? Barrage. Barrage traded. Hydra gone. Kibbs gone. Ravioli. There's a third. Mello finishes that kill. Saloon's beat comes late. It's a 2v4. Bandit. Saloon. Can they hold on here? Bandit with the Kitsune. Saloon goes. Flux misses from B1H again. Bandit just barely contests here. Kibbs on the ball. This is still winnable for Hestia. Can they turn this around? Kibbs. Slam. Source is low. Mello with the Deadeye finds Hydra. Kibbs is next to go. Hivemindkittens have turned the map around in overtime and will bring us now 3-2. Hestia still in the lead, but Kittens can bring this back. It's fun, eh? Okay. Here we are on Busan. Blandon's back in for the first time since Oasis on the Malgut. Hestia have brought back their signature Malga player, or maybe just control map player. B1H. Just playing the corner. It's Sig versus Malga here. Venture Tracer. Normally Venture Genji I see from most teams, but the Venture Tracer, I suppose, might be just comfort. The Venture here is better on the closer maps, and it's really good for holding down this choke. Oh, the stun there. Onto Hydra, though. Not able to go underneath. Mello's gone first, though. So far, Hestia. They're setting the pace. Looking for a slam here. Saloon caught out. And again, another fight win from Hestia. Blandon has come back and is angry and ready to win after that Oasis. For those who don't know, Hivemindkittens, they basically dominated Oasis with Blandon in. And since then it was Kibbs, so Blandon is back in here for the first time. Ooh, the switch there is going to prevent the Venture from getting close. So a solid rotation play from Kittens is going to open up the fight now. all of that. This is a weird rotation from Hestia. Okay, they're going to engage from underneath. Barrage! The backline is gone. The immortality there, too. Source. Locked in with the immortalities onto Ravioli for these barrages. Okay. Kittens with their first fight win. Brought about by a really good rotational play. Now, defending with the Sigma composition is going to be way easier than attacking as long as they don't overstep. Blandon can look for just a cage onto the Sig, and that might be what happens here. Very aggressive. There's the high newt. Oh, Mellow. Very, very good Deadeye. Venture ult to respond. Good boot from Murloc. Going to get the front line of Hestia away, but is that going to be enough? Looks like it's not going to be. Hestia still rolling through. Hydra finishes the kill. Now, Hestia, they're defending. Bandit has the window. Hydra can play close again. Now on the Malga, B1H swings out, dashes through the window. Source is gone. It's really hard to push through this. Morlock trades Hydra though. It's even, 86%. Contest will have to come through soon for Kittens. Murloc gonna try and desperately make it the point. Isn't going to be able to. B1H just left on point alone. The poor baby left alone at Walmart has been eliminated. I don't know how he ended up there. Let's be honest here. How did he end up there? Like, he just charged past, I suppose. Maybe they were just trying to like get the point past the window, but very awkward positioning. Window from Bandit tore apart the rotation from Kittens. B1H back on the Doomfist though. Kill. Hydra takes down Source, and well, it'd be nice to see a turnaround here, although I don't think that's going to happen. 99-37 for Hestia. If Hestia takes the next round, it's all over. We're still in match point here. So far, it seems like Blanding is coming back strong. Very, very good first map. I think the first fight win in particular was extremely important for Hestia as well. Because like I said, the Sig has an advantage while defending. It could have been very easy for Kittens to win the first fight and then like win every fight after that. So winning that first fight is super important for Sig here in Tamalga. Will we see a different composition here? Oh, what is this? Don't tell me. Is this going to be a Diva Widowmaker? Hestia, as I've stated before, they like to switch things up. They like to set the compositional pace. And that's what they're going to do. Diva, Ana, Kiriko, a greedy composition beyond all measures and celerity. An instant headshot onto Morlock. Looking for another. Another! Mellow's gone. Shot quick onto Source. And, well, it looks like that will be a first fight there for Hestia. Iliad putting themselves in a very good position to take this series. Not really any ultimate charge built from either team except for Celerity. It was all Celerity. Now, Winston from B1H. Immediate swaps. Going to see if they can kind of switch up their strategy here. Oh, Source playing with fire. Source first to go. Hydra finishes that kill. Still looking for an opportunity here. Hydra just playing against the side lane here. I mean, really, if you find Saloon, it's all over, right? So if the monkey can really get on top of Saloon, that's what's risky, right? Because, like, it's easy to dive Celerity or Saloon if you get close enough, but if you can't get close enough, you just lose. So Bandit, Kiriko just means you play even more aggressive, and Bandit's going to look for angles, aggression. Bandit isn't peeling as much, only peeling in an emergency. Okay, Slayer's going to have to back off here. Diva from B1H now. Not really sure what to do. A bit of a panic move here from Kittens. Not sure what to do. Morlock playing with fire. Oh, a finish there from Ravioli. B1H trying to turn this one around. Hydra has pulse. Finds another kill in the Morlock. Source is next. There's 2 kills. The Diva not able to finish that. Blandon's still on point. Hestia still holding him. And 1 by 1. Seems like Kittens, they had a decent start to the fight, but Celerity comes back, kills 2. Looking for a third. 75%. 4 ultimates for Iliad, Hestia. Will this be it? Mello on the Widowmaker. Source close to Kitsune. Saloon has the Nano as well. Who will the Nano go on to? Probably Nano the Tracer. Hydra can also look for a Pulse Bomb. Maybe if you catch Morlock or Source, there's no ultimates there. Mello, first to go. Blandon finishes that kill. There's the Nano onto the Tracer. Looking for just about anything. D.Va gets caught in the side. The DM from B1H is good. It's keeping them alive. Blandon finds Morlock. Hestia in the lead. The Tracer's low. Going to finish the kill. There we go. Ravioli's gone. Hydra still holding onto the pulse. Pulse bomb on the B1H, although it isn't necessary. And that'll be Hestia. Mello unable to touch. Hestia take the series. 4-2. Very, very close series. Very, very impressive from both teams.